Barbara Rupnik from Marsh Point Elementary is our first finalist for this year's Teacher of the Year. She teaches students that are hearing impaired.
I got into teaching originally. I always knew I wanted to work with kids to make a difference in their lives.
She's spent time teaching students of all ages throughout the school system.
I work at the elementary school, I work at Coastal Middle School, and I work at Islands High School as well. I do a lot of Zooming with all of our virtual students, so I get a little bit of everything. It was hard when the computer would freeze or glitch because every time it glitched, they couldn't hear or see visually our signs to them. So that was difficult, but it really made for a good partnership with the parents.
She credits the moments her students get it as continued sources of inspiration.
That little aha moment that really, it just lights them up, which lights me up.
Being named a finalist for this year's Teacher of the Year came as a surprise to her.
I just feel amazingly honored and blessed. I didn't see it coming. When they called my name in the auditorium, I was so busy cheering for all the others, and I'm truly honored to represent Marsh Point.
Thanks, Mrs. Rupnik.
Whoa! Yeah, very good, guys. That thing grew. Woo!
Melody Senya is the ELE department chair at Southwest Middle School. After graduating with a broadcast communication degree, she tried her hand at a few different jobs before she fell in love with education.
I just was not feeling fulfilled. That's the main thing. So I had like jobs here and there in the service industry. I worked at the airport, and then I loved teaching Sunday school at my church then. So I was like, what should I do? Maybe I should be a teacher.
She says the day in and day out challenges and interaction with the kids keeps her excited about being a teacher.
The more that I do it, the more that I interact with the children, the more that I learn. I like being in the classroom. I like interacting with the children. I like challenging them.
She feels the lessons she brings to the children go beyond the textbooks.
I hope down the road that I taught them something that's not just reading or writing, that I taught them about life, about being determined, that failure is okay, making error, that's part of life, but we will learn as we go along.
The nomination for this year's Teacher of the Year award makes her feel like becoming a teacher was the right choice.
Well, it is an honor. I feel very validated that this is really what I'm called to do, because I know this is a calling for me. And not everyone is called to teach. Everyone, maybe teachers want to teach, but not all of them are called to teach. But I feel like this is my life's calling.
Thanks, Miss Senya.
Dr. Gina Smith is our next Teacher of the Year finalist. She's the Maritime Logistics Coordinator at Groves High School. After 25 years in the auto industry, she decided to become a teacher.
I'm the kind of person that I'd rather be a participator, not a spectator. So instead of complaining, I joined it. So now I love my students. We talk about everything under the sun. And just like I told them before, I think I found my purpose now of working with the kids.
She's proud that many of her students have already applied what they learned with her in the real world.
I've been doing this pathway for about 3 years now, and I've seen my students, flourish. I have students that are working on the ports, I have students that are working at warehouses, and they're making real good money. So I've seen this program change lives.
Dr. Smith embraces the chance to teach real-world skills that will help her students thrive in the workforce.
Because we learn from the industry that, the kids can get the job, but it's about keeping the job. So the employability skills, as far as teamwork, adaptability, flexibility, all of that good stuff, we teach our kids.
She's honored to be named a Teacher of the Year finalist, but wants to keep the focus on her students.
It felt good to be recognized, but like I said, I'm not here for the accolades or the awards. I don't come to work for grown people. I come to work for my students. That's my whole thing. If I see a child that has flourished and doing good, that's my award.
Thanks, Dr. Smith.
That's still a chemical in there, though.
Elizabeth Whalen is our next Teacher of the Year finalist. She's a writing teacher and academic coach at Charles Ellis Montessori Academy. She got into education because she wanted to work with children.
When I first started college, I started as a child psychology major because I knew that I just wanted to help kids and that led me into education.
She credits her love for her students along with the support she receives from both the administration and families as to what energizes her to bring her best each and every day.
I, first of all, love this school. We have such supportive families and supportive administration.
Ms. Whalen also thinks that the school's educational approach creates a unique opportunity for both students and educators alike.
So we teach children to be independent, to be in control of their own learning. We use what are called Montessori didactic materials, and our cultural curriculum is really what guides our students through all of their lessons.
She was shocked and excited to be named one of this year's Teacher of the Year finalists.
We keep our children at the center of everything we do here at our school, so it excites me to share those strategies and knowledge with my colleagues.
Thanks, Ms. Whalen.